Hello, hello. Welcome to Feminist Alchemist. I am Samara and I am just hopping on for a freestyle collective reading. I was called to Archangel deck and I just opened the space and we'll see what happened. So I guess I'll find out how to title this video once I'm done the reading or the delivery of the message. These are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Although this is just a collective message of what would like to come through. Okay, we have at the top of the reading Archangel Risisa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so I do apologize. It says, create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. So I'm just being guided on how to place things. Hold on, I'm taking 3 of these cards. Okay. And then supporting this reading, we have Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. And Archangel Rokiel, enter higher planetary service, be a blazing light. So I'm getting the impression here that this message is very much directed to those who are on the precipice of something. And it's been coming through quite strongly for me in the past couple days with the readings that they would like me to do, the content they would like me to create, that there are many who are on the precipice of making significant life changes, making significant decisions, saying no to things that are not in alignment with a deeper truth that they have within themselves. Because the call is becoming very strong for those of us who came with soul purposes, soul plans. We have contracted, we are meant to play a certain role on the planet. And often through socialization, we intellectualize ourselves out of what we intuitively feel, what our soul is prompting us to do, the path that our soul is prompting us to take. And the Archangel message at this time is to embrace this call and to trust that when you orient yourself in that direction, that you will be supported on that path. And they're saying many of you don't realize what service you are to the planet. Thinking yourself small and insignificant, and you're talking yourself out of your contribution for whichever reason. It could be fear of being seen. Many of us who have come to be light workers, deliver messages, to have an impact, we also have a persecution complex of, if we step out of the box and are who we came to be, will we be accepted as we are? And that transition can be a challenging one because, yes, certainly constructs that we built for ourselves are going to fall away. Friendships, relationships, and people who don't genuinely support our evolution to our higher selves, to our higher calling, they will have to fall away because you are meant to be supported through your relationships, your living circumstances. So we're also being prompted at this time to be aware of the ways that we are already supported. They're saying there are subtleties and synchronicities that are showing us that we are supported in making certain changes, changing directions in our lives. But we have to be open to seeing them, and that the subtleties of these synchronicities, we have to understand they can be drowned out by our fears of failure, our fears of being ostracized, our fears of change, and our fears of the unknown. They're guiding me to a next card. I think this is going to be a short message. So in Create a Solid Spiritual Foundation, they're saying that if you have the leanings that you have, the urges that you have, make that a routine for yourself and allow the changes to blossom and unfold from that foundation that you create for yourself. They're giving me the example of someone who goes out into nature every Sunday morning, and just picking up trash in their local park, for example. Maybe you are someone who connects with nature spirits, with fairies, earth elementals, and just strengthening those, bringing those into physical reality, bringing those relationships that exist in kind of your third eye, your crown chakra, your etheric bodies, your psychic awareness, bringing those into your physical reality by giving them a place in your day or in your week, and allowing then inspiration and opportunities to unfold from there. How do they unfold? Nobody knows. Your soul knows. Your soul knows that it needs to make room. So we have here, I got prompted to the unicorn deck, number 40, Stargate of Lyra, expand your causal chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. So many of you who are resonating with this reading do have a unicorn guide who works with you, wants to work with you. It has been with you for lifetimes and is prompting you to connect with it so it can raise your vibration, raise your frequency. And I'm hearing that some of you are afraid to raise your frequency because it will make you different from the people and places and things that you are associated with right now. They're prompting me to the bottom of the deck here, which says pure intention, find clarity, surrender your ego, card number 2. And they're giving me the word duality, in that, being a spiritual being and a spiritual being having a human experience. But there's a part of us that clings to the human that we have created in our psyche. And they're asking, I'm going to put this somewhere. And we're being asked at this time to clear out those things, those constructs that we've made within ourselves that do not serve our soul's purpose, that is not answering the call of our soul. Does that mean we have done anything wrong up to now? Not necessarily. It simply means that you're going to use those experiences that you have collected to somehow serve your higher purpose. they're bringing me back to the word service, to be of service in the way that you are intended to be of service, which can be a vast variety of ways. It's unique for each one of us. I'm going to close this with one final oracle. Thank you. And I have to get the bottom of the deck of that one as well. So we have number 39, which adds up to 12. You are the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? And it's about, yes, we're being asked to live our truth, to live in a way that is authentic and true to us. Because it is part of the divine will, your higher illumination of answering the call of your soul, your spirit, and also being curious to the reality of yourself, to the authenticity of your soul, which we're not always, or often not, in our society, encouraged to do. You are being encouraged to do it now. And at the bottom of the deck, it's card 24, which adds to 6. Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? And this is pointing to that feeling of, if I want to raise my frequency, I feel a call to raise my frequency. I feel a call of my soul, but it causes discomfort in the structures that I have present in my life. And the archangels here at this time are asking you, prompting you, encouraging you to understand your discomfort, find your clarity, and seek the truth of what this means in the bigger picture, the bigger understanding of yourself, the bigger understanding of your frequency. And in this way, in itself, you are being of service, breaking down, releasing yourself from limitations, and understanding that you are very capable of releasing yourself from limitations when you understand the anxiety as a signal from your soul, a signal from your spirit that something is out of alignment. The last thing they want me to say about that is, as well, is do you have addictions that mask your discomfort? Shopping, scrolling, drinking, partying, none of which are bad things, but when you're using it to mask a discomfort or a feeling of lack, a lack of fulfillment, those are the questions they would like you to, like us, to ponder at this time. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care, be well, and stay blessed. Bye for now.